they are home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Texas's offense will get first crack at it today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up?
Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up when we talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. Really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Sets up the screen. Open space at the 25. Him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got some room into the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They're trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding.
Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He has the first and still on his feet.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the fourth down, throws that fist up in the air.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? this is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Play of the period, first down here. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Back to pass. He'll throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Give to the running back. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Punts it out of the air. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. He's going for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Texas! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have his...
Turning it on! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He gets a block. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's gonna let it go. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Finding an escape route. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Going to the running game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
South Carolina, 14. Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touch!
See some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. Fights off a defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks are on the move.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Fighting off the defender. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that 1st down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot at maintaining this drive. Defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He's got 99 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Go straight ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Taking it the other way. The 40. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it.